Hey everyone, welcome in. Today, I'm going to show you how to fully defend against Megaknight with 2.9 Balloon. Check it out. This is one of the best decks in the world, and it's actually really good against Megaknight. So, first up, I'm going to show you all the micro-interactions, all the detailed interactions you got to know. Then I'll show you a pro player, top 100 player. You get to watch a little bit of me in the middle. And finally, I'm going to coach up a player from the clan. Before we just get right into it, first we're going to show you how to defend against the Megaknight by himself. So you want some DPS, like a musketeer or a bomb tower, and you want something up top that you can use the ice golem up top to cut him over. This is a good option. Honestly, a really common, it's the easiest option. But sometimes you need that bomb tower. You need that bomb tower for their win condition. And so ideally, you can use the musketeer here. It'll cycle to the Evo and then do the exact same thing. I like having my musketeer go same lane as the ice golem, just in case I need to drop skeletons or something. And if that ice golem survives, then it'll tank for the musketeer a little bit. But yeah, that works. Another one is if you put the miner right on this spot, at the exact spot where the Megaknight is right there, then when the Megaknight jumps, he'll actually knock the miner back. And that means that the miner will, he'll be in space for both towers. So you can either put skeletons or you can put ice golem to kind of opposite lane. Really good if you don't have musketeer bomb tower. For this one, it's if you don't have a miner and you don't have your ice golem, it's well, do I have a mini tank? You do. The reason this deck works so well is because you have you have miner, bar barrel, ice golem as mini tanks, and you have bomb tower and DPS for the musketeer. Here's another option, right? You're okay, you can just do bomb tower and skeletons to activate king tower, and it's right, but it's really hard. You have to put them at the right time, a little late, but not too late. Otherwise, you take a lot of damage, right? That's why Megaknight's so tough, is he does, he's so perfect. So here's how you do it, an even harder example. So if you bar barrel right when he's there, and then you skeleton right when he's here, you saw it in the intro, right? And then you activate king. High skill, but if you can master that timing, that's the difference between winning and losing. Every card in this deck, except the balloon and maybe the snowball, are really important at countering him. Against melee support, you want your DPS like a bomb tower or a musketeer. And if you have a bomb tower, put the ice golem right in the middle. Here's why. It'll actually keep the bomb tower close to them, and the ice splash will affect it. You want the Megaknight to jump, and you keep the bandit back. Another example is with Prince. Prince is super common. So again, skeletons in the middle because I want to distract the Prince, and then I'm putting ice golem to the side, right? I'm separating them because if they both hit the ice golem at the same time, yeesh, it's not good. And I put a late miner there just to make sure. But either way, it was still a positive elixir trade. In this example, we're running the same thing back. I'm going to show you a few from a clanman named Jay. Jay, thank you so much. The clan is so helpful. He even missed a snowball there, and he's still defending, right? I want to show you against, exactly, the bandit comes down as well. These are now there's 3 cards. Now there's 4 cards. What is he doing, right? He has the DPS and the musketeer, and he has the appropriate distraction, whether it's skeletons for the prince, or, he has the swarm for the prince, and then he has the tanks for the Megaknight. So here's another one, right? Megaknight comes down. He's able to kill the queen. So he has DPS, he has a distraction. He plays a barbell trying to protect his musketeer, which is smart. He played it early too, right? All right, so they're bunched up, right? We want to keep them bunched up for as much as we can. Bang, they're bunched up right there. Splash damage. And then you see that prince, and so, okay, skeletons. You want to, use your skeletons against princes and mini P.E.K.K.A.s, that type of thing. And use bar barrel, miner, ice golem for the Megaknight. Try to split them up as best as you can, And of course, we're always protecting that musketeer, right? Counter pushing musketeer's value. So, here's another example from Jay. Okay, we get our DPS down. We're going to get a high ice golem, right? That's interesting. I usually like to prevent the Megaknight from jumping. That's one of my #1 rules. But it's working out there. It keeps it really far from the musketeer. Bang. I think the bar barrel went down just to make sure the miner didn't take damage, maybe for counter push. But they might have gotten away. Or, cycling back to the skeletons. Okay, all right, here's another one. When they have range support, you want to distract the range support while you put something behind it. So you want to either, you're going to put down an ice golem, or skeletons, and then put miner or bar barrel behind. Because then the ranger's not targeting the bar barrel or miner, and they can do the work. Against win conditions, you want to really keep your bomb tower in cycle for them. Megaknights are usually almost always more expensive, their decks are. And so you should be able to keep your bomb tower in cycle best you can. And then right here, you actually see, I'm going to make a mistake. I should put my miner high, but the bomb tower was in the way. This deck's hard. The #1 mistake I see people make is in single elixir especially, going in with miner balloon, especially if you can't kill their win condition before it kills your balloon, because it gives them such an elixir advantage. You spent 7 and they spent 2. They have 5 free elixir. That's a 2 elixir Megaknight pretty much. I'm going to defend this as best as I can, right? Check this out. But look, how disastrous was my mistake from before? I saved my bomb tower because I knew I had to take some bandit damage. I took a lot of bandit damage. Could we have defended that better? We might have. But looting the bridge when you're at even elixir is risky. All right, y'all, this is my friend, recently 57th in the world, Josuminion, and he's up against a tough opponent here. This opponent is number 330 in the world, so it's going to be a really good game. We got a Megaknight here, but before we get into it, go and subscribe to Josuminion's channel. I'll put a picture of it at the end of this one, but check it out. Okay, Josuminion, one of the best players in the world at Balloon 2.0 cycle, up against this Megaknight bridge spam. Oh, man, don't you love facing this? I respect people who play it. When I get off a long, hard day of work, I'm not trying to run a cycle deck. I mean, I am, but I get why some people just want to be, just kind of more mindless, and I'm fine with that. That's just the game, So, all right, Megaknight. Megaknight's coming down. All right, so we have our musketeer. Are we gonna use our bomb tower on defense here? I wonder how he's gonna get away with having his musketeer on the map already. Okay, skeletons. Okay, interesting. It's gonna give musketeer more time. Again, I wonder if he's gonna put a bomb tower here because if he puts the bomb tower, then the enemy's win condition has free. Okay, he walked in with the ice golem. The ice golem is going to also slow down the bandit. I wonder. Okay, he snowballs the bandit. Oh, that kind of putting her. I wonder if he should have snowballed her closer. She walks. Who am I? That worked so well. Look, you saw that? Yeah, and you see how he didn't put his bomb tower? I think it's tempting that once you put down your musketeer and she dies, you're like, the easiest thing to do is a bomb tower. And you're right, it is the easiest, but it also has consequences. Where you're, putting your cycle cards down, they can do the job if you have enough skill. Like, if you're losing to Megaknight and you don't know why, it's probably sometimes because you're cycling your musketeer and your bomb tower in the defense, and then their win condition could just kind of cook you on the opposite lane. All right, so we went minor, snowballed the queen. Oh, interesting. He missed the skeletons. I wonder. Okay, he has Ice E-Spirit. Sometimes E-Spirit doesn't work. Okay. Oh, okay. It did. Okay. But yeah, you see what I mean? Like, I feel like sometimes you lose to Megaknight by when you go in for your balloon. Sometimes you lose because you use the wrong cards to defend. And sometimes you lose because you use too many cards to defend, right? So it's hard to tell why it's not working. And I would often just encourage you that, like, try to only use your musketeer or your bomb tower defending him, and then use your cycle cards to do the rest. And if you don't, then see if there was consequences for it. You know what I'm saying? And then, yeah, obviously you have to learn all the interactions, and that's what this video is for. But yeah, no, like, you don't have to lose to Megaknight. This deck is too good. It's too good against Megaknight to be all pressed about that. Yosu is playing an incredible game. I would love to, break down the whole game, which I will, but I really just want to focus especially on, countering the Megaknight on defense. So, alrighty, well, here he's coming. How would you defend? Alrighty, first skeletons for the bandit, mini tank for the Megaknight, damage dealer, the musketeer, snowball, right? We use snowball on the secondary win conditions like hog, ram rider, and anything else that charges. So, see, you want to have your swarm card ready for the point of attack melee. You want to have the mini tank ready for the Megaknight, and you need some type of damage dealing either like right when that happens or before it happens. And we got the musketeer for that. It's kind of like a pattern, you know what I'm saying? Again, this is a pretty tough matchup between Ram Rider, Lightning, and Archer Queen, but he's making it work. Yeah, I mean, of course, the defense is essential. You're right, because it's really hard to. It can be hard to break through. You see how patient he's being. Like, he doesn't play too many balloons. He's really waiting for the right moments. But yeah, in that situation, he had his miner ready. For once the lightning came down. The lightning is just so tough because on defense it takes out the musketeer, it takes out the bomb tower, so it can be a little bit tricky. Snowballing the tower we're going after. Okay, where's he gonna Evo Musk? Okay, yeah. So I usually Evo Musk the bandit there, but I guess the bandit's a lot easier to take care of. So you put on the Evo Megaknight. Okay, that makes sense. Alrighty, big defense here. Okay, we go high to avoid the lightning. I'm tracking. And then we bring him over with the tank. So there's the DPS. Sorry, there it is. It's the same every time, right? He had the snowball musk for the win condition, while the if the bomb towers had a cycle, rinse and repeat. Okay, we go with a different mono location, and just get some chip. It would appear. Are we gonna get death damage? Yeah, we're getting death damage. Okay, sweet. That was really nice because we were able to kill her too. He had a musk in the back, so he needed damage per second, puts his bomb tower in, and then, right, ice golem to tank the ranger while the barbell kills the ranger, right? We've seen that before. And then, yeah, we are able to cycle back to another bomb tower because we're in triple elixir this time. And yeah, the ram rider comes in, we're chilling. Snowball to knock back the win condition. Yep, and then ice golem to kind of finish off the last mini tank. And yeah, I wonder if we're going in here. Okay, we are going in here, okay. And yeah, this is just such a clinical game, you know? You saw how patient he was? Like, he didn't just force a balloon. Because if he forced the balloon, you got queen, counter push, game, you know? He went in at times where he knew he could defend. So that's why he was just the best, all right? Subscribe to him. He makes some phenomenal matchup guides for 2.9 balloons, so. Alrighty, let's hop in some live games here. We're up here on mid ladder. Hopefully we can face the Megaknight. I'm hoping. I saw like a Valkyrie in the banner, so there's a good chance. I've been yeah, this might be like the like 4th in a row I haven't faced the Megaknight, which is not that common. Okay, we got Witch. Oh, we got someone emoting. This is giving Megaknight energy. I gotta say. How you defending? Alright, we gotta pull him in, make sure he walks, right? And while the ranger's shooting at it, you want to use your barbell. I like to put it after the skeletons connect to the witch, because then, oh man, I put it on the, I made the princess tower hit, so that's gonna be a big mistake. Lightning, oh. Okay, so you actually let that go. We're letting that go. Come on now. They just overspent like crazy. I'll take a little bit of damage to do a lot. All right, let's see what this is. I'm gonna wait. I'm not just gonna rush it. I really want to wait for this ice column in case they have minions or bats or something like that. So yeah, I know the elixir advantage is still there. Would y'all have win right away? Maybe that's the play. I'll see what happens here. Valkyrie. Oh, they don't have anything. That's not air defense. Oh, they really don't have anything. Does this person not have any air? Okay. So, interesting. It's such a slow push. Like, if it was fast, maybe they could punish their elixir disadvantage. But, yeah. Evo Skelly's going to clean that up. We're actually pretty good against... this is a good matchup. I'm like, what am I? 3 wins out of Grand Champ? Which actually, I mean, it's not the easiest place to be. Yeah, there are definitely some meta decks here, and I definitely take some losses here. It's pretty tough. I'm working my way through it. Check out my... I have, like, a road to top 1,000 in the world. I have, like, part 5 up. So, we were, like, so close to getting to Grand Champ. Yeah, we'll get there. We usually hit Ultimate Champion, like, towards the end of the season. But this year, this time I'm trying to really get top 10,000 in the world, which I think is attainable. So, all right, we got our even Megaknight coming down. I'll put a musketeer same lane so I can do that DPS, and I'll put a balloon actually put pressure. Because right, they showed me what? How many air counters they got? They got none. So, and then they missed the witch. So, yeah. So, anyways, so yeah, make sure he walks. Once he's walking, then you put your barbell down. Put this down for the win condition. The ice golem slows really nice. I'm going to keep that up and try to kill the Megaknight, which I do. He's got lightning. We know that. I'm actually going to try to musk the witch. Actually, that might not have been the best play. Maybe I should have tried to take the damage from the witch instead of... yeah, I should have just put her down as a regular musk. I got greedy. Yeah, I think I should just put her on the left side and let the witch hit her a couple times while she takes down the witch. And then I can just... she'll be in the action. Whoa, those arrows are a little bold. Putting the musketeer down. They don't have anything to elixir for anything. They have a Valkyrie, but yeah, and there it is. It's late. Yee, we're cooking this person. Nah, this worked out pretty well. I'm glad we were recorded for this game. Alrighty, yeah, this is yeah, it's really not the hardest matchup, but you get the principles, right? The principles are still there. Block the ranger, barbell behind. Like the quicker you can, the better. And you want that barbell to land on the bridge so it doesn't get targeted by the opposite tower. That was like our base defense, right? And then the ranger took care of the Megaknight, and then and then yeah, went back to the barbell. So yeah, I see. Okay, he's got. All right, respect. All right, so now we're gonna hop into 2 replays. One of the replays is the easy one, and that's this one. And the second one is a brutal matchup. I'll just say that at least. So this is how you take care of the easiest of the Megaknight type bridge spam decks. Yeah, and these are replays because I wanted to kind of get one of each instead of just trying to hope I found one live. But yeah, replays are cool too. You get to see the elixir and everything. So most people I've seen. Okay, so all right, first let's focus on defense here. Again, we're gonna barbell. Okay, we're gonna miner. So yeah, you wanna yeah, again, distract with the ice golem or a miner, and then barbell the ranger back. It's you know what I'm saying? Like that's the formula. So next up, I'm just gonna kind of go in here. So part of why I went in there. Usually you don't want to just go naked balloon at the bridge, right? But like the amount of people I faced with only bats and firecrackers or air defenses, I was like, okay, I'm pretty confident they have bats. I just snowball that. So that was just like I never faced this person before. That was just my read. Oh, well, watch out. Okay, so we got Prince, Bomb Tower. Right, if there's a win condition with the Knight or with the honestly with the Megaknight or the Prince, you want to put down the bomb. You want to kite one to get the Bomb Tower down. Are you kidding me? Oh, jeez. I'm pretending like I'm actually here, but like that's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Okay. So we had a solid defense so far. Obviously, we made a mistake, but we're going to make mistakes. Pretty good offense, right? This deck can't defend us well. Okay, there it is. Yeah, this deck can't really defend, and so it's okay to be, like, aggressive without spending a lot of elixir. Like, I could miner, but why? Why? How are we defending this? You know, we need a mini tank. We need some damage per second. And we need something for the ranger. Bang, bang, bang. And we got barbell. Yeah, we got barbell. So yeah, notice how we had the skeletons there because we knew the bandit was there. We had the mini tank because we knew the Megaknight was there. We had the barbell because there's a ranger there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's 1 + 1 is 2, 2 + 1 is 3. You know, like I showed you how to beat them when you have them both. When you have them all three, same principles. Same principles. Have the Megaknight walk to a mini tank while you barbell the ranger while that ranger is attacking the mini tank. The other one is you want to separate your splash from your point of attack, which we did with the bandit and we did with the Megaknight. You know, it's these same principles. These same principles. If there's a win condition, you know, we're putting out the bottom tower. Oh, okay, yeah. I put this in. Okay, so yeah, I actually made some really bad mistakes. Here's what happens when you're just aggressive, right? This is the first time in this video you've seen somebody, other than my number one mistake, just throwing a balloon at the bridge with no counterattack or anything like that, you know? When all of their pressure is in cycle, I just go and balloon at the bridge. All of their pressure is in cycle. And you see what happens? You see what happens. It just takes one mistake like that, and you can throw a game. Now, we're looking pretty good still. And the thing is, we didn't even get any damage, you know? Like, balloon is not a guaranteed win condition. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's 5 elixir. It's a whole, like, prince, a free at the bridge that if they can defend cheaply, they just get a, you know, free 5 elixir. You can't really recover from that. So, anyways, it's cool for you to see the consequences of being a little cocky, even a little too aggressive. Anything can happen at any moment, so you got to be careful, okay? All right, we faced the easy matchup, right? They had no defense. Now we're facing, you know, the same offense, but with a Tesla and another ranger, which we'll see soon. So it's not looking too good. Not looking too good. You know, I think. Well, let me say that again. It's going to be hard to get the balloon on the tower. That, you know, it's going to be just as easy to defend. That's not the thing, you know. Like, if you can defend, you can defend. But like, if they can't defend, you can go balloon at the bridge. But if they can, suddenly ballooning the bridge is literally going to lose you the game. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, every Megaknight deck's different, you know? So, if they have good defense, you got to just wait, okay? All right, what are we playing here? I'm actually going to tank those guards. I'm not too pressed about that. I'd rather focus on this defense over here. I'm going to put down this... Yikes, those are some really bad skeletons. But that's okay. We made a mistake. Yeah, we made a mistake. Okay. Oh, we're going to activate King? Okay. Oh, interesting. Can we get a good... All right, check this out. If you wait till he's mid-swing, you can full counter a hog with just a musketeer. Pretty cool, right? Really, really valuable skill. Like, that's the difference between being Ultimate Champion and top 10,000. You know what I'm saying? You know, because that hog hit, you know, games come down to 200, 300 damage, so. All right, we already got our King Tower up. But yeah, you see how this is like a different matchup entirely? Like, that last Megaknight player, they were more of like, they like the Megaknight because they jump on to other people. You know, they hurt other people's cards. And then this person likes the Megaknight because it's really good on defense and then counterattack, you know? So, different decks. Like, this is a much higher quality. So, how we defended? All right, you know we need a damage dealer. We need a mini tank. And oh, watch out. So, we want to separate the skeletons from the prince. Best we can. No, we were late. We were late. And there's consequences for being late, right? So, we had to drop a bar barrel because we were late. We're down exactly the 2 elixir pretty much. So, you know, we made a mistake. That's what's cool, too, is like you actually, like, if you make a mistake, you always have like a 1, 2, or 3 elixir mini tank to put down to defend. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's like you can recover from little mistakes sometimes. But if you make like 2 or 3 mistakes on defense consistently, you're never going to win. Because you're going to overspend. And if you overspend, you won't have any elixir for offense. So yeah, at this moment, I realized I'm like, oh, wow. I put down the miner, you know, to get the wizard. And they had a whole Tesla. You know, Tesla wizard. Yay. Snowball in there to get a little bit of damage. And then, this is focused on more of a Megaknight situation. But you saw how the ranger was attacking a tank while the skeletons were on the prince. You know, it's not the easy things, but the other thing that you okay, here we go. Can we get snowball this at the right second? See, we did it a little bit late. The musketeer was down late too. I mean, sorry, we did it a little early. But, yeah. Just remember, if you're facing Megaknight, each Megaknight deck's different, so you have to assess whether they can defend or not. Make sure you do that before you're just too aggressive with balloons. Again, like, this is a situation, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I can go in because they couldn't pressure me, but, like, I don't know. It's risky business. As my cat comes over. Hey, Thomas. Do y'all have any pets? I have a... Oh, he wants to eat the food that's up here. No. This is my food. Yep. Ready, go. All right, y'all have any pets? I have like a fish tank with, like, 30 fish in it, and then my sibling has a dog and 2 cats. And guinea pigs, so... you know, we love pets in this house all the time. I'm not sure what I missed. My cat was talking. Alrighty. Again, this Tesla is tricky. It's tricky. I was gonna say, yeah, you can actually musketeer it down. We were a little late. The idea was nice though, but now we actually don't have either of our answers to their hall. Oh wait, we cycle back to the bomb tower. My bad. So yeah, keep the DPS down. The Megaknight. Oh yeah, okay. I can't even say anything. All right. We cannot let this area damage affect my Evo skellies. That's my #1 goal here, and it works. Okay. Bomb tower. You know, maybe a little proactive, but I'm not mad about it. Actually, I don't like that anymore. I don't like it anymore. Let's finish off. Okay. Anyways, we know they have hogs, so they could go opposite lane on us, but we have our musketeer and snowball. I guess we didn't. We were just going all in. It's gonna work. It should work. Hey, we found our moment, man. Sometimes. Oh, actually, that's the other thing I was gonna say. Is it's okay to like really not be as aggressive before the Evo Musk. Like some matchups, you just need the Evo Musk. Okay, here comes the Megaknight. This is gonna be a really important defense, right? We need this defense, especially because we have a balloon going at them. Okay, musketeer, some DPS. Yeah, you can full surround with the skeletons. It's a little risky, right? A little risky. I actually think Evo Megaknight can be easier than the regular Megaknight sometimes. Because he doesn't just continue damaging people. Light skeletons, bang. Cool. Snowball the hog back. Snowball into the tower. But I think we'll be alright, though. We'll be alright. You know, keeping your cycle, maintaining a good cycle is essential. And that's like so kind of, not just hard. Oh, man, we were close. But like, you need your skeletons to cycle for the prince. Like, don't just throw them away. You need them for the prince. You know, you need 1 of the damage per second for the Megaknight, and you need your tower, truly, the bomb tower, for their hog, unless they do something like that. Oh, man. Double wizard, and we're just going in. There's only 2 seconds left. You saw how long we waited? When you face these types of defensive decks, I'm telling you, man, you're going into overtime. You're going into triple usually, unless they make a really bad mistake. Because they saved their Tesla. You know, even Musk got us through. All right, we'll catch you in the next one. All right, our last video here is a clanmate of mine. Boiler Up, thank you so much. Offered a clip of him making some mistakes against Megaknight. So we're just gonna coach him up a little bit. But yeah, I won't do any more of those pauses. Let me know how you like them. You know, the like pause making the decision. I think they're fun. I think for a video like this, it's good to have a lot of them because you're all learning something actively. I usually just put up 1 a clip in my other videos because it's like if there's too many, it can be a lot for your brain. You know. Okay, we put down a musketeer in the back. All right, we haven't seen that too much, but let's see what we do on defense here. Oh, I would have bar barreled there. Yikes. Yeah, I would have bar barreled there behind, actually, to kite the Megaknight back a little bit. The tornado's a little tough. It's our first... Yeah, that's our first time observing a tornado, so it's okay. That's pretty normal, but there's going to be a consequence here, right? Yeah, because now we don't have... We could put down a musketeer and then snowball. Oh, they got to freeze. That's tough. Wow, that's kind of unexpected. That means we're going to have a lot of elixir for offense here, so we'll see what we can do. But yeah, I was going to say, because the bomb tower's at a cycle, the hog does get a free lane to our tower. Sometimes you got to play the bomb tower, right, in the early game, so that's understandable. Oh, they run skeleton. This is a very expensive deck. This is a very expensive deck. Dark Goblin's going to be hard to break through as well. But if that's our only air counter, which is what it looks like, so it might not be too bad. So sounds like we're going to be playing a lot of good defense here. Because, well, sorry, let me say that again. We're going to be able to get the balloon pretty easily to the tower. So our offense is going to be more dynamic. We won't have to play just as much defense to get through. Tornado is obviously very annoying, but okay, we go even less. Yeah, I would have done the same thing. Okay, here's the next Megaknight defense. Bear with me. Okay, here's the next Megaknight defense. You know, you want the mini tank. I would have had him walk. Okay, the tornado. We know the tornado's there. Nothing we can do that too much. Hey, that's actually a clean defense. They spent a tornado there too. Okay, Boiler Up, I see you. You got some skills. All right, yeah. So I mean, I would have had the Megaknight walk there to keep him alive. So like he doesn't jump on the ice comp. Okay. All right, we know they have a. We're running Evo Snowball. We know they have a freeze. They're probably gonna pop it, right? So I would throw the snowball down. Okay, never mind. Good call. All right, we're speeding up a little bit. Bang. Evo Snowball's cool, and we rock with the skeletons, but it's dynamic there. Okay, they use a freeze again. All right, I'm hoping for one more Megaknight defense here. See what we can get. But yeah, if you want to hop into the clan, it's always full. No barbell here. Oh, protect the musk. Okay, I like that. Here comes the Megaknight. Okay. Oh, balloon at the same time. That's risky, especially because we know they have a little bit of defense. But all right, let's see what they got. Oh, we tried the kite. I'm sure we tried the kite there. Yeah, see, that's bad tornado there. Bad tornado. But yeah, you see, they kind of tried to kite there. Again, he jumps. You want him to walk, otherwise the Megaknight's gonna kill him a lot faster. Okay, yep, good bomb tower placement. We know they have a freeze, right? What's the plan? Barbell. Is that enough? I think we need skeletons. Yeah, we need skeletons there. That's okay, right? I'm not critiquing you, Boyle. I'm actually appreciative of you because you're a human. We're relatable. We relate to you, you know? Okay. Sped up a little bit. Get to the action. Snowball plus. You actually don't need the snowball there because the ice gun was gonna freeze it. And I'm sure they know these things. It's just in the moment, you know. It's tricky. And if they don't know them, that's cool too. We're all learning. All right, we're getting some decent chip damage here. And Muskie locks. They made a mistake. So, hey, Boil Up, great game, actually. Nice recovery from any mistakes you made. Great job. So, all right, y'all. That wraps up the video. For a complete guide to 2.9 Balloon, check that out. And to subscribe to Yosu, check this out. Take care, all right? Let me know how you liked the video, and I'll catch y'all later.